What is up, Cabbage Crew? It is Matt and John here reacting to Dragon Prince Season 3, Episode 8, Dragonguard, which I guess it's the dragon guarding the mountain, maybe. Yeah.
AKA Hamdal.
Who?
Hamdal.
Oh, the Hamdal. The hell are you talking about?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is there something that I know that you don't about a certain subject that you like?
I thought you meant this show. What are we talking about?
Hamdal.
You talking about Thor?
There we go.
I thought you know what that dragon's name. I was like, I don't know the dragon's name. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway,
wow.
Well, guys, this is not a Thor reaction. This is a Dragon Prince reaction. So we appreciate you guys checking in. And if you guys have not subscribed yet, like this video. We do have a couple new people that are joining. We see have been watching us. So
some people
we do
joining, some people leaving.
yeah. Some people are leaving. I don't know. We don't even know at this point. We're riding tide. But yeah, so we're definitely excited. A couple of you guys have said that season 3 is peak. So I don't know what that means. And also one of our subscribers said that it is a soft. I want to get his wording wrong, but a soft reboot after season 3. So I don't know what that means.
I'm actually looking forward to that.
I think it's a time jump.
Right. Like I would like to see what that time jump, if that is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I kind of like shows that do that sometimes, and I think this is a type of show that can do it right. Because it's at the time period. It's like it looks like it's medieval, but it's not medieval. It's like I liked it.
Yeah, I could see maybe a couple year time jump where Ezran's maybe now Callum's age, and Callum is
like
now
a teenager king.
Yeah, and Callum's now maybe now Soren's age, and Soren is now in his 20s. Like I could see something like that, and then their relationships will develop a little bit better as well.
We'll talk about that in the recap.
What?
We'll talk about that in the recap, like more about it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Let's go and rock and roll.
But she's not. No, she's not dead. She lives and breathes, but she is not with us.
It's like she's been in a coma essentially for 10 days.
Yeah, this place is neat looking. They do the light coming down really well.
Oh yeah,
art wise.
I just love the color scheme.
Yeah, it's almost like every wide shot they try to make kind of like a painting almost. It's pretty nice.
It takes an 8-year-old to touch a dragon. The music, I mean, the instrumentals.
See, the music doesn't hit me as much. I mean, I like it, but it's not memorable to me.
It hits me because like it's super dramatic, and it tells the mood really well.
Yeah, it's good. There hasn't really been I mean, I guess besides the opening, there hasn't really been a theme. Like, I mean, I hate to compare it to Avatar, but there's always that Avatar theme, like a couple different themes.
Sure.
I can't stop thinking about that moment. How it led to all of this. Being here, it hurts.
So, coma for 10 days, essentially. And
yeah,
for Queen Zubaya, something like that. And Ibis is the Dragon Guard.
Yeah, interesting. The
Skywing elves.
Skywing elves. So we have the sun elves, the moon elves, the Skywing elves.
Yeah, Moon Shadow, but yeah.
Moon Shadow elves.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I mean,
so Skywing elves are like dragon guards, or there's only like one person that's the guard? Like,
well, I forgot her name, and she's the one with the eagle or the phoenix. Is she a?
Oh, what's her name? Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
it was like I don't know.
Because she looks like him. Like they have the
It
same.
was like, what's her name?
Meiji.
It's like Phoenix, or is it Phoenix? Is that her name?
No, I'm talking about the lady though. I'm talking about the lady that did illusions.
Oh,
Was she a sky? Was she maybe a Skywing elf?
I don't know.
Yeah, because they seemed like they had like the same color scheme. He looked like he was a mage, and she was too. So maybe they were kind of the same. And maybe I don't know, but maybe sky wing elves are kind of like monks in the sense of like they don't really have a location. They just kind of are scattered, and they help different people. And it seemed like she was on the mountain helping people, and he's now here helping the dragons. So maybe they're kind of scattered around.
That's a good analogy or comparison.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the Dragon Queen. I'm just gonna call her Dragon Queen, but it looks like the Dragon Queen is like, unfortunately, when older, husband and wife, when like they're really really old, and one of them passes away, the other one like slowly passes away, or I should say passes away faster, unfortunately, because of like depression and like feeling they don't have like a kind of a I don't know the power to move on. I guess
it's like
that's the same thing.
It's like I don't know if it's like because I don't know if it's this, but it's like the unwillingness to live.
Yeah. It's like it's like
that kind of.
It's like an energy. It was like an energy thing, It's like you're just. It's like
yeah,
It's
kind of like the reason in Star Wars where Padme, where like the robot doctor's like she has lost the will to live.
Sure.
Because like Anakin turns anyway. That's
no. I got what you mean. Yeah, that's a good analogy.
It's kind of like that. I think.
Yeah. So.
Different circumstances, but she's
intriguing stuff.
Yeah. Soren's beard.
Ooh. Yeah, he's grown a little beard on him. I wonder like how long he's been traveling.
It's like he's Moses or something.
Could at least taking the thing off of him.
See, it's the music. It's like the adventure. It's the you can do it.
No, I like the music. All right, Soren's growing on me. He's growing on me.
You finish me off?
Ooh.
Sorry? Is that you?
Interesting.
I forget what that dragon's called. It was the name of the title of an episode too.
No, that was Sun Rag or something. But that was a different dragon. That was the blind one. That was, remember?
Oh.
That's the one that was attacking the town that paralyzed him.
Stop asking questions. Help him.
Oh, right. Breathing. Is this the afterlife? No, it's still just
life.
Still, you're alive.
What are you doing here?
Hold on. Give me a second to catch my breath. Okay. We're up. For him, the Dragon Prince. I did use the word doomed.
I was more focused on his slurping.
We met another Skywing elf, and she had wings, so I thought you all had wings. Sorry.
You got that?
Oh no, the harpy is the sky.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. So I guess she was just taking him home. She was just doing her job. No shadiness to her.
Nope, not at all. Nothing.
Learn to do this. Menace, Fluma, Volantis.
I'm trying to. Oh.
That's amazing. You have got to teach me how to do that. Teach you? My apologies, but a human cannot. If you throw your lives away here, leave while you still can.
So I'll have to stay and defend the Dragon Queen.
But you can't face an entire army by yourself. You'll
Die? Probably.
You mean?
When you die.
You're gonna stay here and die out of pride?
It's not pride, Callum. It's more
It's my
like
destiny.
It goes deeper.
Oh, do you have a nicer word for it? Honor?
Honor!
Just pride.
They did that on purpose. They did that on purpose. Oh, that's hilarious. They did that on purpose.
It's a moon opal. I wonder if it could.
Historia Ventum.
Interesting. I'm glad they showed us that because I would have never known. For sure, her parents, right?
Yeah.
Have to leave. No. It's them.
Ooh, her parents versus Aaron. Ooh.
You made a mistake coming here.
Ooh.
What are you doing to him?
Aspero, Frigas!
Ooh.
Now, you may witness history as I end the dynasty by destroying that dragon's egg.
Wait! You're a dark mage. You must know the magic that egg holds. It could be a powerful weapon. Why would you destroy it?
What are you doing?
Don't.
Reverse psychology.
They saved the egg. We're here.
So Veer just killed him.
Yeah. Yeah. Aaron killed him.
Oh, wow.
What does this mean? What should I do?
I don't know. But it's your choice. Viren is coming here for Zim, and he's leading an army of monsters. The Dragon Queen is sick, and we don't know when she'll wake up. If she'll wake up. So we have a choice to make. We can try to take a stand here, or we can go on the run and protect Zim as long as we can. So, hi. I know I'm not really part of the group, but can I say something? I've known Viren longer than...
Doesn't even call him dad anymore.
I mean, he's my dad, but it took me a long time to understand who my dad really is. And it was hard to see. It's a villain. My dad is a villain. And he's only going to get more powerful, and the more powerful he gets, the more people will listen to him and believe him and follow him. So maybe we could run, and we'd be safe for a while, but he's not going to give up. It may seem hopeless, but our only chance is to fight him here.
The other guy comes in. There's 10,000 of them. They're like, let's get out of here.
Come outside.
The dragons collected or something? Ah, yeah.
All that stuff at the Banther Lodge, it was a big misunderstanding. I'll explain later, but Rayla is our friend. Looks like you have an elf friend now, too.
That's an easy way to convince her, too.
I am Janai, Golden Knight of Luxaria. I've brought my city's forces, what's left of them. They wait at the bottom of the storm spire, ready to fight the monster who destroyed our home.
I know you said we should run, but we want to help. We want to fight. Then we will need all the help we can get. Mass, Pluma, Volantis!
It just feels like this is like the finale of the show. This is season 3, man. We have like multiple seasons after this.
This is like the Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter
Yeah,
combined.
no, it's very like it's like an epic. It's like an epic finale.
This is it.
That thing grew.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it keeps growing. You're right.
That little centipede is not a little centipede anymore.
Yeah, it keeps growing. Erebos is very much like used Varric as like his Varen as like his vessel, and like
Oh, 100% easily.
made him his like bitch. like everything he wants is happening. Like he knew he was like, I just need him to get some people because I'm gonna make those people not into people. Like those people are gonna be more than that.
Yep.
No, this had like this had a feel to it. Like every ending of Avatar's seasons always felt like it was a shift. It was like an epic finale, and we're going to be going into a new era, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or like a new, like a new chapter, dare I say, chapter of the story. Where I feel like the season 1, season 2 was not like that with this show, but season 3, and maybe they're broken down into trilogies, kind of, or like, I don't know, but it just seems like this is like the end of something, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like it's all kind of ramping up for this fight.
I don't disagree, because it's like, where do you go from here? Or like maybe Viren gets to be prisoner, and then he escapes and becomes the villain again. I mean, who knows who knows what's going to happen? But I do agree. It seems like it's like an end of an era. This big battle, the next 2 episodes, just one big clash, and then it's going to be. I think the time jump is going to be correct.
Yeah. And I mean, we might be seeing some new characters because it looks like they're going out to find some more characters, some more dragons. Yep. So, yeah, no, I mean, it looks like it's going to be an epic finale. I think the episode itself was a really well done episode. We got more clarification, I guess, and closure on Rayla's parents' storyline. We got some, so I really like what they're doing with Soren's character.
That really helped her a lot, because like that was the biggest weight off of her
right.
Shoulders about what her parents said. And it's kind of like the way I don't hate comparing Avatar, but like it just is. It is what
at least for this show we're going to be doing it a lot because same writers,
creator,
yeah.
But like it's like the weight that Zuko had about what Uncle Iroh thought of him whenever he betrayed him. Same thing. Like
yeah.
Like it's not the exact same situation, but it's the same feeling. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a big weight.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I mean, I think it's kind of almost the same as like, you can maybe even say like the weight of Aang, running away. I mean, there's always a lot of characters have weight on them. And I think hers, I think it also almost kind of reminds me of like the weight of Sokka with like wanting to be the leader that he wants his dad to think he is, because this isn't really something she did. It's like something she feels bad about.
Right.
Because her parents did it. So, yeah.
Or maybe how Katara felt.
Like picking every character.
Like how Katara felt when her dad left.
Yeah. No, those are all good comparisons. But I'm starting to, Soren, I'm starting to really like. I kind of wish maybe Claudia turns later.
I think she will.
Yeah. Hey,
but honestly,
we said at the end of season 3 that they would join the group.
Soren did.
Soren's like
one of the 1 out of 2. But I would not be surprised, and I don't know how you would feel about this, if Claudia becomes the. I had it before you said that. Like the sad. Like the sad character that you wish did better, but
fell dark path.
But fell down the dark, not like a dark path, but she just chose the wrong side.
Maybe because I will say that she's using the dark magic, and her not choosing her brother, or her choosing her father over her brother. And, I think it is really interesting how, they made us like her at the beginning, to be like, she has a soft spot. Like, I think she's going to be good, but this guy Soren's just a dick.
Yep.
And now it's like, by the end of season 3, now we're like, well, Soren's actually kind of, he was always kind of a comedy relief character, but we didn't like him. But now it's like comedy relief. We kind of like him. We kind of understand him. And she is the one that we're like, but yeah, so maybe they made her really likable to make her go down a dark path. And maybe she redeems her eventually.
Or I don't think she's going to go down a dark path. I don't think it's either going to be like, she's going to like sacrifice herself for the greater good, like the trope always is, or she's just going to choose. She's going to be misguided. It's not that she's bad. It's just that she's misguided, and she just chooses the wrong side, and she'll have an unfortunate fate.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess this might be better to talk about next episode, but but I'll just say it now because I'm thinking about it. Could we see a world where we're like, oh, what happens next? Well, maybe Varen gets murdered, maybe he dies, and that's part of the time jump. But then this villain that is talking to him is the villain of the rest of the show,
right? And here's the thing, going through this whole thing, like. Soren made this amazing monologue in this episode, and he's like, "My dad is the villain," and yet throughout this entire series, Matt goes, "Varen has a point."
Well, no, but I mean, look, the best villains, you can kind of see where they're coming from.
No, of course, I'm just
yeah.
It's just funny.
I will say Avatar, their villains were done really well, but in a different way. I've always, you could just see where he's coming from with certain. And that's the good thing about his character, because you could see where it goes from, hey, I'm the best friend of the king, to, hey, gently pushing him towards, hey, like these dragons, they killed your, like, why he has the anger in him, why he feels like they need to attack, and you're like, yeah, I kind of agree with them. Like, if you're an average citizen, you're like, yeah, like you're telling me a dragon, you're telling me you were trying to help another, I'm going to say, another kingdom, and in doing that, a dragon murdered our queen.
Right.
Of course, like we look at dragons as the villains. And so it's like, I can see how that all is why he has people on his side and why he feels that way. And then that becomes, and as he uses dark magic, it corrupts him more and more. And then, this new character comes in, and I keep forgetting his name. Averos. What's his name again?
Erebos
comes in and manipulates him even more. And it's like he goes down a darker path. So obviously he's like super dark. And obviously, like anything he does now, you're like too far. But I would say like the first season, obviously he wasn't a good guy, but I would say the first season, it's like I can see where he's coming from with certain topics. So
that's just Matt defending him. It's okay.
Maybe I'll be a villain one day. All right, Cabbage Crew. Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We have one more episode of season 3. We'll be putting out a review of season 3 as well.
And one more?
Yeah, 9 episodes a season. This is episode 8.
I thought there was gonna be 2 more.
No.
The finale.
So, finale's next episode. Then we have the review. One of our subscribers did ask if we're going to do trailer reactions. So we did not do a season 3 trailer reaction because we really only did a season 2 trailer reaction because it was our first ever reaction. So it was kind of practice for us too. But we will do a season 4 trailer reaction. I think that's fine. And yeah, we appreciate you guys checking in.
Wait a minute. You forgot something.
What did we forget?
You forgot to tell your friends. You forgot to tell your neighbors.
I know you were going to say that.
You forgot to tell your coworkers. You forgot to tell your boss whenever, when your boss tells you, like, it's time for our one-on-ones, tell them
hey, you're having a really bad quarter. You're like, well, I've been watching this podcast.
I'm part of this podcast. It's been taking up a lot more of my work.
I've been watching 30 minutes a week of these two guys. You should subscribe. But anyway, see you guys.
Bye, Cabbage Crew.